Welcome to the Raider Sports Network. It's Friday night, and it's game time here on the Raider Sports Network. Nico Marchio and his offense face off against Douglas County Huskies tonight at Lou Kellogg Stadium. We'll be back on the Raider Sports Network at kickoff. And we're back here on the Raider Sports Network. I'm Chalmers Powell alongside
John Plumley.
And right as about the Raiders are about to take the field as haunt the Huskies. Funny sign. Go Raiders. It's pretty funny.
That is right, Chalmers.
The Raiders have come off, are just starting their winning streak. They started the season, or started a couple games ago, 1-4. Now they're 5-4, and they're leading their conference 4-0, undefeated. We've seen a great upbringing, if you will, John, in the Raiders' offense and defense, watching them grow and perform better each game. I think that's what brought on their current winning streak. With 170 yards receiving per game, the Raider offense has been really picking up its passing game, doing a great job. What do you think, John?
Yes, the Raider offense since playing Chaparral has really picked up their offense and definitely gotten a lot better. And just in time for playoffs at that.
And with 36 total touchdowns, I'm excited to see the Raiders add on to that, as the Raiders have, I think they won.
Elected to
I think they
receive.
won the kickoff and they deferred. Recent.
No, Douglas County won.
Oh, Douglas County won. Excuse me. I think this is it's unusual for Douglas County to defer, because it's a recent trend nowadays to defer and receive the ball second half.
Here comes the kickoff.
Number 20 with the kick. Number 26 with the receive. About the 25-yard line. It's going to get brought down at the 35-yard line.
And here comes the Raider offense.
Matt Christofferson with the catch.
Nico Marcio and Keon Martinez. Here start the game off right.
Nico in shotgun with Keon, or that's Ty McGuire, excuse me, to his left. One receiver on the right. Looks to Bryce Sloan, I think. Oh, Ty McGuire, I was wrong. Breaks tackles and is going to get brought down around the 49-yard line.
Very good first play. Screenplay on the first play. They get 9 yards. Reasonable downage to go.
Second down, 2 to go. We've seen a lot of greatness out of Ty McGuire as a receiver, as well as a running back. But from my point of view, he really excels as a receiver. Looks like that's going to be offsides for the defense there. Another big thing in high school football I've seen is the offsides and encroachment is unbelievable. Yes. How prevalent that is in high school football. That's going to get a first down for the Raiders, putting the ball on the 48. First and 10.
It's definitely not how Douglas County wanted to start this game.
Oh, without a doubt. Nico, two running backs to his sides. Looks down the field. Pass. Jackson Connolly is going to catch it for a first down around the 35-yard line. Jackson Connolly, we've seen a lot of great things out of him as well. It's interesting to see that the Raiders have not started the game off with running. We usually see them off as running. They're more of a running-oriented team, and I think this is a great movement to put the ball in the air. Now Nico in shotgun, Keon to his right, 2 receivers split. Hands it off to Keon, going to come up the outside. He's going to get tackled. Oh, he's not going to get tackled, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. Just short of first down, I think.
As always, Keon never giving up on the play and keeps on chugging.
Indeed, he'll a tackle will hit him, and it just bounces right off of him.
Mm-hmm.
For 5'9", but he is a big guy, absolutely massive. Would not want to be running towards him when he's got the ball. Now, Keon and Ty round Nico. 2 receivers on the left. Hands it off to Ty McGuire. Is going to get pummeled by the Douglas County defense. Just short of a first down. Oh, that is going to be a first down. No, excuse me.
Third down.
3 and 2.
About 3.
3 and 3, excuse me.
I'd be expecting a pass here. But I would not be surprised if it goes to Keon too.
Wide receiver, 2 receivers split on both sides. Keon to his right. He's going to pitch it to Keon. Going to come up the inside. He's going to break it down. Give the first down. 5, 10.
Down. Down.
Oh,
Oh, so
it's
close.
going to be a touchdown.
No, the
That's-
2.
Oh, my. That
The 4.
just pushed out of bounds about the 3-yard line. Got me pretty excited there. Great to see Keon once again pushing his way for the end zone.
It was big explosion plays, Chalmers.
It was. You know, we've seen that play quite a bit. I think the one problem with the Raider offense is the play calling, but we've seen a great variance of plays here so far.
Yes, I would say that sometimes the play call is not always correct because we will go off of something from what we are have the momentum on. But definitely those big plays have really helped the Raider offense all season, giving the momentum to their offense and getting down to that touchdown.
Indeed, John, indeed. Now Keon to Nico's left, 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Nico drops back in the pocket, blitz, and he's going to get sacked around the 15-yard line.
That's definitely a play we don't want to see.
Another problem, I think, the offensive line needs to give Nico a little bit more time. They've done a great job so far of giving him protection for handing it off and those quick, short passes. But for those longer passes, I think they need to give him a little bit more time in the pocket. What do you say, John?
I do agree with that, but it also comes down to him getting rid of the ball, too.
Fair point. Nico with Keon to his left. Passes it to Bryce Loan. Is going to get blocked. Looked like passing interference from my point of view. Looked like he pushed Bryce Loan there.
No, it was a good play because
good coverage, though.
He did turn around and look for the ball, which would not be pass interference.
Now the field goal attempt from Mariano Adame. It's going to be...
Is no good.
No good. It's a great drive, however. Although no points on the board. It was a great drive. Great momentum by the Raiders offense. Now we get to see the Raider defense shine like they have the entire season.
Yes, all season they have shined, keeping the offense in this game.
With 85 tackles per game and 35 sacks and 13 interceptions, this Raider defense is amazing. I mean, from my last year, I haven't seen... That was the best improvement from last year, I think. The new defense with Luke Keefe, Clay Yankee, Charlie Quinn. Gonna be caught, and that was number 29, Bryce Parsons. Another great defender. He's also a baseball player. He committed to Air Force Academy, I believe last year. Great athlete in general.
I would say the number one thing, though, from last year is just continuing what we were doing last year and having new players step up.
Indeed. Drops back in the pocket, hands it off. It's going to get pummeled by the Raider defense for about maybe a gain of 1. It's going to be no gain on the play.
Third down.
Third down and 4. Ball is on the 26th yard line.
Huge stop if they can get this stop on this play. And send the punting unit out for Douglas County.
Third down. In shotgun position, running back to his left. Passes it down the field. I was going to get caught.
Shoot.
Number 17 for Douglas County, Tucker Moore. That was a great catch. Number 16, A.J. Jackson, hands it off. He runs up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of 2 or 3, I believe. 2nd and 10, gain of none.
The momentum definitely going towards County on that great catch. That is not something the D would like to see.
The snap, he's going to pass it to Trevor
tackle.
Tucker Moore. Great coverage. He's going to bring him down around the 30-yard line for the third and 8 on the 30-yard line. Great coverage so far from the Raider defense. John, how do you think that we could put a little bit more pressure on the quarterback?
I do think so, getting the pressure there more, and also defending the passes downfield.
Number 17, Tucker Moore in motion, drops back into the pocket, wide open. He's going to get the first down.
And more.
And Moore brought down around the 10-yard line. That was number 8, I believe, with the catch. Isaac Sanchez.
16-yard pickup.
A gain of 16, first 10 on the 14th. The Raiders have to stop him here, especially now that they're in field goal range. Easy field goal range. Don't want to start off the first drive for the defense. First drive for the Douglas County with points on the board for the Huskies.
Yes, they're definitely in the red zone now. The momentum's starting to go their way. The defense needs to get a stop right here.
Jackson in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. He's going to get blitzed. He's going to get sacked. Gain of about one.
That was a designed quarterback run.
Didn't work too well for them, I don't believe.
No, not very well disguised. The Raider defense was all over that one.
Second and 11 for the Huskies.
It's gonna be a loss of 1. Excuse me. Jackson in shotgun.
Second down.
Receiver split. Gonna delay of game.
Before the snap, delay, offense, 5-yard penalty.
It's gonna be a 5-yard penalty, pushing them back. Second down, 2nd and 16. Pushing that, stopping this momentum was critical for the Raider defense.
There was a white Jeep, license number WEQ 941, parked illegally. You will have to move your car. A white Jeep, WEQ 941.
Here comes the offense.
Jackson in shotgun, number 21, I believe. Peyton Simon behind him. Number 17, Tucker Moore in motion. Play action. He's wide open. Oh.
Not even close.
Wild pass to the left or the top of your screen.
I think definitely some miscommunication there because the quarterback threw it to the complete opposite side of where his receiver was.
3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. No points on the board. Defense has stopped. The Raider defense has stopped the Huskies' momentum thus far. And likewise, for the Huskies defense, stopped our momentum. Got a little bit closer, I think.
Big third down here.
Drops back way in the pocket.
Oh,
It's going to be a forward pass, so it's not going to be
Screen pass.
a fumble.
oh.
But it's
Incomplete
4th
pass.
down. 16. They're going to kick a field goal.
4th and 16 for the Huskies.
Ball is on the 21st yard line. John,
37-yard field goal.
high school sports, or high school football. High school football. Do you think number 31? Not 31. I can't see that number. But do you think he can make this?
Field goal.
It's definitely a long-range field goal for them. And it's
Oh, it's going to
blocked.
get blocked by the Raider defense. And number 50,
A whole lot,
Bayshun
bunch of Raiders on the block.
Jones.
Field goal
That
attempted.
kick was definitely not getting off.
Recovered.
Deshaun Jones with a great block and recovery.
Recovered at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Regis Desert.
Great job there.
And here comes the Raider offense.
Nico in shotgun. Keon to his right. 3 receivers to his right. Hands it off to Keon. He's going to come up the middle. He's going to block it. No, he's going to get pushed out of the bounds. And he's going to, I think that looked like a first down to me, John. What do you think?
Definitely a first down. Very good running play.
Keon's,
10-yard gain in the play.
I think Keon's preference is to run on the outside and not run up the middle. We see Ty McGuire run up the middle quite a bit. Doesn't see the best success there. But Keon finds his best success on the outside.
You're reminding me a little bit of Le'Veon Bell. So patient on those outside runs.
Keon in motion.
Empties the back.
Drops back in the pocket. It's going to get blitzed.
Good
Jackson
throw.
Connolly with the catch. It's going to be a first down for the Raiders.
A great throw on the run by Nico.
Marquio's pass complete to Jackson Connolly. Good for a Raider first down. 1st and 10.
The ref's signaling
From the W
first down.
46.
Ball is on the 46-yard line for the Raiders.
The Douglas County 46.
Excuse me.
The Douglas County 46-yard line.
Nico in shotgun. Receiver split. Keon to his left. Pass action is going to run it up. Going to get the first down.
And more.
And more.
There goes Nico
And he's going to get brought down about the 17-yard line.
into the red zone.
We see that play actually quite a bit from Nico. Fake handoff to Keon or Ty. And then run it up. Great. It works quite often.
Yes, I would say that was a very good play by Nico. Nico saw the run wasn't going to work, so he didn't hand it off and took the run on his own.
Nico in shotgun again. Receiver split. Keon to his right this time. Just going to run it up the
again.
middle. Not even going to fake handoff. He's going to get a gain of
Very good gain.
5-yard gain in the play. 2nd and 5.
gain of
for the
5. 2nd and 5. Ball is on the 13th yard
Raiders.
line.
Ball at the Husky 13.
Excuse me. Huskies 15. Let's see what the Raiders offense can do with this momentum. Looks like Jackson Connolly is going to come out, and number 23, Tate Schluter, in for Jackson Connolly. Tate Schluter, another great receiver for the Raiders. Let's see what he can do tonight. Nico in shotgun, receiver split. Keon to his right.
Looks like a run, and it is a run.
Gonna run it
And
to
there's
Keon.
Keon,
He's gonna
all the
get
way.
5. and He's gonna
Touchdown.
walk it in for the touchdown. This time Keon comes up the middle and gets the touchdown there. Truth be told, I take back my statement earlier that Keon, I think Keon's preference is the outside. Keon's preference is getting the ball. I mean, he will go anywhere.
Ball in his hand.
Yeah, he will go anywhere, and he will get substantial yardage for the Raiders. It's gonna be great. It's great. Mariano Adame with his second chance tonight for the extra point. That's gonna get
Barely in.
It's no good.
Oh, no good.
It's gonna. It looks like it got blocked there for a second.
He just does it with 6. Douglas County 0.
One minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter at Luke Kellogg Stadium, with the Raiders against the Douglas County Huskies.
Up 6-0.
6-0.
And Mariano on for the kick. Putting the ball on the kicking tee.
That's number 39, the mystery player, not on any of the rosters that we have. I know he is a sophomore. The kick,
Good kick, high.
number 5 receiving.
10.
Braden Nelson, he's going to come up the middle. He's going to go out on the outside. He's going to get substantial yardage. Get brought down by Bryce Parsons around the 30-yard line. Bryce Parsons, great defender.
And they're
Now
deep back on.
Now the Huskies take the field. Number 16, I think. A.J. Jackson as quarterback in shotgun. Two receivers to his right. In motion. The snap. It's going to get
And
way
off.
over number 12,
Pass is incomplete.
Kenneth Saunders.
Second
His head.
for the Huskies.
A 2nd and 10 for the Huskies.
Way overthrown by those coming quarterback and good coverage downfield by the Raiders.
In shotgun again. 2 receivers split. Number 35. Pass
Nowhere
to
near
no one.
anybody.
Absolutely no one.
Pass is incomplete.
I don't know
Looks
if
like
that was
miscommunication.
miscommunication
A.J.
or
Jackson going over to the sideline, talking to his coaches. That was actually kind of funny to watch.
Yes, that was.
Absolute train wreck there.
I
Complete
don't
miscommunication.
even know who that was intended for. There's nobody within.
20 yards. I mean, it was
10
thrown,
yards.
or 15. No, it was thrown around the 45-yard line,
I think that was with the
and
quarterback.
everybody was on the 30.
Too. I think that was meant to be a screen.
It's 3rd down, 10 to go. It's going to be a
bad
scuffed,
snap. Low snap. That's
and
it's
it's
drop.
scuffed snap intended for Kenneth Saunders, number 12 for the Huskies. No gain whatsoever that drive. Great to see, great coverage from the Raiders and great pressure from the Raiders as the Huskies kicking team comes onto the field. Keon Martinez intended for the receiving. Almost blocked by, and it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, it's not going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Yeah, now it's out of bounds.
Now it's out of bounds.
Very big bounce.
It's 6-0 Regis with a minute and 10 seconds left in the first quarter at Luke Kellogg Stadium. You're watching the Raiders Sports Network. I'm Chalmers Powell.
And I'm John Plumley. Maybe.
Nico and his offense take the field. Nico in shotgun. Two receivers split again. Hands it off to Keon Martinez. Comes up the middle. Breaks tackles. Get pushed down
Another great run.
at the first yard line. Like I said, Keon will go anywhere. As long as he has the ball, he'll get substantial yardage.
And an absolute train.
It,
Keon is. Absolute
can't stop
train.
him.
And there is a injured player for the Huskies.
Timeout for an injured player.
With this, we're going to take a quick break on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. It's 6-0 Regis beating the Douglas County High School Huskies. It's 1st and 10 with a minute left in the first quarter. Nico Markiel in shotgun. Keon to his right. Excuse me, his left. Can hand it off to Keon. He's going to go up the middle. Come
Still
on the
going.
outside. Still going. Gets brought down.
Oh, that was.
That looks
like a
rough
late hit.
there. I mean, kind of violent takedown there from the Huskies. Nico in shotgun. Keon to his right. Gonna pitch it to number 12.
Nope.
He's gonna come up the middle, break some tackles, and get brought down. Just short of first down. Number 12, Gordy McKeon.
Shuttle pass to McKeon.
But he switched to like fullback.
Great job gaining the play. Makes it 3rd and 2 at the end of the first quarter.
It's 3rd and 2,
And
there's an injury as well. That's gonna be the end of the first quarter. John, the Raider offense has done a great job, has had great momentum throughout the game, as well as the defense stopping the Huskies' momentum just short of the goal line. What do you think we can improve in the second half and second quarter?
definitely getting more momentum on offense and just continuing what we were doing on D. And definitely just continuing what we're doing and keep scoring points.
Now we're going to take a look at the center of the field. These two teams have won state for the Raiders. The field hockey team as well as the tennis team representing the tennis team. Coach Jones won Coach of the Year from CHSAA. And the girls field hockey team won the state championship last night. It was 2-1.
In overtime.
In overtime, yes.
The Colorado High School Coach of the Year is Regis Jesuits, Miss Laura Jones.
Miss Laura Jones. Wonderful lady.
Yes.
Great math teacher. And a great coach.
In an epic overtime victory over the number 1 seed.
Huge congratulations to her from everybody at RJ Media. Huge congratulations to her.
Championship.
On behalf of everyone from RJ TV, Raider Sports Network, and RJ Now, as well as Elevate Magazine, congratulations to both boys tennis team and the girls field hockey team for winning state this year.
Congratulations. Thank you. You have represented
And we wish best of luck to the cross-country team as they race in state championship tomorrow. The Raiders and the Huskies take the field to start the second quarter.
The Raiders on the Douglas County 33. Direct snap to Keon. Goes to the center.
Big pitch.
Big play.
Come on, the inside. Juke some tackles. Get brought down just short of the goal line. That's a play that we have not seen once this year. I like it.
Wildcat formation. For everybody, I think, for the Douglas County defense and for all the fans.
5-yard line. First and goal, Regis Jesuits.
It's going to be first and goal for the Regis. That was a great play. I love that play.
I did too.
Keon taking the snap again. Pitching it to Jackson Connolly. Jackson Connolly's going to walk it into the touchdown.
Touchdown.
For touchdown. Regis up 12-0 in start of the second quarter. Another play that we have not seen from Regis lately.
Great start to the second quarter.
The lack of Nico or Joey D'Angelo begs to be asked, is Keon going to be the new quarterback?
I do not think so.
Yeah.
That was just a design play called Wildcat, where they, instead of snapping to the quarterback, they snap it directly to the running back. And
now Nico hands it off to Keon for the the 2-point conversion. He's gonna walk it right into the end zone.
Raiders up 14-0.
Great momentum from Regis on that drive, and it's great. It's great to see that our offense is finally getting the hang of the new quarterback and the new players like. Here's this week's episode of RJTV. Oh, and we're back on the Raider Sports Network. The mystery kicker for the kick.
Return kicks off. Kickoff goes out of bounds. Douglas County will take over at its own 35.
Douglas County will take the ball on the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds on kicking team. The ball is placed at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
It's going to be first and 10 for the Huskies. Let's see the same quality of play from the defense as we've seen from the offense tonight. Drops back in the pocket, number 17,
Great tackle.
Tucker Moore, tackled, pummeled by Bryce Parsons for gain around, gonna say 5.
There
gain of
is a
6.
flag on the play.
Jackson's pass completes the move.
Looks to be on the Raider D.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. Number 4.
Roughing the passer.
Penalty tacked on to the end of the play. First down.
15-yard penalty gives the Huskies a first down.
Not what we wanted to see for the start of the second quarter for the defense. .16 in shotgun. A.J. Jackson. It's going to be flying on the play as well.
Most likely a false start on the offense.
Before the snap, encroachment defense.
It's going to be another
5-yard penalty. Still first.
It's going to be another penalty for Regis. Encroachment. Not what we want to see for the start of the second half. Or, excuse me, start of the second quarter. Hopefully, we can have the ball snapped. And then we can make a tackle. Stopping the Husky. Number 2, Grant Zeeks, excuse me if I pronounced that incorrectly, carried it for about a gain of 2.
In the play, second and 4 for Douglas County.
Excuse me, gain of 1. It's going to be second and 4.
It's a great stop on that play. Only limiting the Husky offense to 1 yard. I was like, oh, that was close.
It's going to be wide open.
That looks like to be a first down.
I think he was short of the first down.
Is complete.
That was
Yes, that is a first down.
that was that was Tucker Moore for the catch.
10 Huskies from the Regis 34.
First and 10 on the Regis' 34.
Yes, it'll be a timeout
It's going to
for
be a timeout.
Douglas County, their first.
First timeout for Douglas County. I don't know if that was the smartest decision. They had some great momentum going, and calling a timeout is just going to halt that momentum right in its tracks, giving the defense time to recover from their couple penalties and their mistakes. What do you think, John?
yes. I do agree with you, Chalmers. And I think the Husky offense scheming something here for this play. Go ahead and try to get a chunk play right here. Huskies line up. Running back behind quarterback in pistol formation. Ball snapped. Drops back for the pass. Long pass down the field.
It's
And
going to be
overthrown.
From freshman A.J. Jackson as quarterback. Something we haven't seen through our quarterbacks. Overthrowing it or throwing it short. Usually our quarterbacks are right on target or just run the ball. Haven't seen too many stray balls, but A.J. Jackson had at least 5 tonight.
Yes, there are a lot of missed throws tonight by the Douglas County quarterback.
Jackson in shotgun, drops back in the pocket.
Here's
and
blitz.
blitzed.
Down the field, good play. Oh, and that's going to be pass
Passing
interference.
Pass is incomplete, but there was a
No, that's a good call. The
parent section is livid about this call. I think
however,
that's a solid call. Did
The-
look like passing interference.
the Raider,
Like I said, the parent section just absolutely livid about this.
the Raider quarterback never, when defending the pass, never did turn his head back to look for the ball, which would be pass interference.
So that's gonna push him up to the 19th yard line.
To the Regis Jesuit 19-yard line. First and 10 for the Huskies.
Gonna be 1st and 10 again for the Huskies. Hopefully,
The Raider D can get a stop here.
yes.
Here's blitz. Oh, he gets a pass
Oh,
up and
it's gonna
fumble.
be a fumble. Might be recovered by Regis. It looks like it.
Incomplete pass. He did not,
Pass is incomplete.
never had
Didn't
control of
have
it,
control.
and
10 for Douglas.
did not make a football move. So that would be an incomplete pass.
That would have been a lucky break for the defense there.
A great play, though, on the ball.
Great pressure on the quarterback there from number 4, Colby Harmillo.
From really the whole front seven, Chalmers.
Excuse me?
The whole front seven.
Yeah, indeed.
All getting out there, making him get rid of the ball quickly.
Drops
More
back in the
great
pocket.
pressure.
It's going to be blitz.
And
Runs
he's going to be
back
sacked.
at the 30-yard line.
A plethora of Raiders there.
Luke Keefe,
Quarterback Jackson tacked behind the line.
Gino Macias, Kobe Armillo. Just,
11-yard loss in the play.
that was
Great.
well needed is an understatement.
21
Yes.
from the
How badly we needed that. Great job by those.
Now how the Douglas County offense not only backed up on 3rd down, but also out of field goal range.
3rd down, 21 to go. The ball's on the 30-yard line. Let's see it again. What do you say?
Not on this play. Because of how far back they are, it would definitely be better to play zone, drop back and play zone. And
gonna
an
be intercepted.
interception! Or did he?
Oh, it's not going to be
It's dropped.
intercepted. Is that
But
Gino Macias? No,
that might be
that's
better
Number 16.
in the end.
I
for
think
the
that was
Raiders.
number 16, Precious Miller.
4th and 21 for the Huskies.
That may be better for the Raiders, though.
It might be if we can stop them at the 30-yard line instead of
The
the
Douglas County
5 or the 15.
in sort of no man's land, too close to opponent, but too far away to kick a field goal, so they are going to go for it. I would again drop back here in coverage and play zone.
Yeah, that would be the smart choice. Drops back in the pocket, gets blitzed. Not throwing the ball, throws
Very
it to
high,
number
but a
17.
huge break.
And it's not. Is this not going to be a first down? And
A
flag
huge
on the
miss
play
by
as
the
well.
by the Raiders.
Is that going to be a first down though?
Yes.
Pass is complete.
That's gonna be way hit.
Down to the 7-yard line.
Flag on the play as well.
The
I can't imagine that being a late hit call. that tackle was clean.
The result of the play was a completed pass. After the play was over, personal foul, illegal helmet contact, number 20 on the defense.
It's going to be illegal helmet contact.
First and goal.
First and goal. You know, John, I thought we were going to
Stop him there.
take advantage of that sack. But with that, we might as well give him the touchdown.
I would say the Raider D could get a stop here. Never have to give up hope, Chalmers.
Number 16 under center, hands it off to number 34. It's going to
Good
be
stop, nowhere.
just short of the goal line.
We're on the 4-yard line.
Harrison Helton with the carry.
Harrison, the ball carrier.
The ball's on the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and 4.
Looking like another run here. And a timeout by Douglas County again. Their second.
Their second timeout.
See, I don't know why they're calling timeouts here. They have great momentum. And like I said, they're just halting the momentum as soon as they call that timeout.
I think it's strategical because they really need to score here, and they wanted to see what their Raider D was going to come out as. And then now they're going to regroup and put in a special play.
That might be a good idea. Let's hope the Raider defense can stop them here.
The student section is getting loud as well.
The student section has turned it up, showing up.
Currently
Uh,
doing the skull cheer.
It's like a eighth of the bleachers are full. This is Regis' last home game of the season.
Which
Like I
might
said,
be.
in the regular season.
But Patrick, most likely.
It's going to be motion under center.
And the quarterback rolls out. Going to be
Can't see.
incomplete.
Can't see what's going on from here.
Brings up third down, 3rd and goal from the 3.
It's going to be 3rd and 3. So at the very least, we could say that Douglas County has scored 3 points. Hopefully not, but I'm not looking too confident here. Jackson under center, in motion, can drop back in the pocket,
That's
pressured. It's just gonna run it in
he's,
for a
into the
touchdown. Not what we want to see. It's gonna be 6 to 14.
A great play by the quarterback of Douglas County, though.
Heads up play there. He's looking for a receiver, but didn't
Runs
see
it in.
anything up open. Ran it in for a touchdown. Great heads up play there. Bummer for the Raider defense, however.
Playing games? We don't do that here, Rich.
It's gonna be no good
No good.
for Huskies. The 2-point conversion is no good.
Regis Jesuit 14, Douglas County 6.
Chicks goes in the room.
And the kicking team is waiting on the Regis.
Special teams.
Special teams team. Hands team. Keon Martinez receiving the ball. Planning on it. Number 20, Connor Mantelli with the kick. It's going to be low. And it's not going to be Keon. It's going to run it
big
through.
run. Pass
To be on the outside, and it's going to be brought down around the 40-yard line. Who was that?
Douglas, the 40-yard line of Douglas County.
Number 12.
McLean returns the kickoff to the Husky 40-yard line. First
Number
and
12,
10, Regis Jersey.
Gordy McKeon. Great run. You know, I truly believe that Keon Martinez was going to receive the ball and take it up for maybe 20 yards, but Gordy, that is some new talent that I have not seen so far.
Yes, I agree with you, Chalmers.
Nico in shotgun gets blitzed. He's going to
And
look for a receiver.
going
Look
out
at Jackson
and
Connolly.
keep-
He's going to be brought down for a loss of 1.
Northfield carries
That was a hard hit
yard
for
loss.
Nico.
Second and 11 for the Raiders.
Slow to get up. Ouch. Nico under shotgun or in shotgun position. Keon Martinez gets dropped, pushed back at the 50-yard line. Not what we want to see. I said earlier that the momentum for the Regis Jesuit offense
Connolly, the tackle
has been great so far, but this drive is not looking good.
a 6-yard loss in the play. Brings up 3rd and 17 for
Third and 17. The ball's on the 47-yard line. With 5 minutes remaining in the half. Nico in shotgun. Keon in motion. Receiver
From the
split.
screen.
Get past
hand.
Gordy, and it's going to get pushed back even further. This is a new
Nico trying to be like Patrick Mahomes and throw with his
pass is complete
left
to
hand.
Northfield.
This is a new defense
McLean drops
that we
the
haven't
ball.
seen from the Huskies so far.
Lots of momentum going for the Huskies now.
I don't like this defense.
4th and 25 for Regis Jesuit.
Kicking team now on the field.
Punting team.
Excuse me.
How do you know that?
Punting team. It's going to be a fair catch for number
I know Chalmers. We've had 1,000 people watching before.
13, 83.
But I'm just saying, we've had 1,000 people watching before, so you never know. You can't say that.
That makes sense. There was like a super running game, so we wanted.
No, I swear, I'm not joking.
Under center looks to number 8. Oh, he's going to get. Bryce Parsons gets dropped. It's going to be a first down for number 8. Isaac Sanchez. That's a great catch
Sanchez, good for a Husky first down.
and a great run upfield
22
for the
yard
Huskies.
gain
This
to play
momentum
13-10
starting to
Douglas
concern me.
County from their own 42.
John, what do you think?
Definitely. Letter D with a great play there.
Jackson in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Looks to them. Wide open again. It's going to be a incomplete catch, or incomplete pass.
Great pressure there.
Pass intended
By the
for
Raiders.
Saunders, incomplete. Second and 10 for the Huskies.
Jackson under shotgun, 24 in motion. Looks to them, gets pummeled.
Great pressure.
Gets pummeled by number 4, Colby Yarmillo. Now, Kobe previously got a roughing the passer penalty. Just, that was a hard hit. Things
Great
got
play.
a little heated there. He looked like he started to taunt A.J. Jackson there. It's not the smartest idea when we're just in front of the Huskies pointage-wise. Gino Macias with great pressure is going to get passed down the field. Nowhere near receiver.
Out
To
of
me-
the pocket though.
To me and the players on the field, thinks that should be intentional grounding.
He was out of the pocket though.
Punting team on the field. It's going to be a high snap. Keon Martinez receiving the ball
Oh,
and is going to.
Keon.
That was kind of a
Risky
smart
play.
play. Gets the ball around the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. that was actually a pretty funny play there. It looked like he wasn't going to receive the ball. Then, right when it bounced up in the air, he runs in, catches it, and gets pummeled by the Husky defense.
Here comes the Raider offense. Let's see if we can get some more momentum going.
Nico Markiel with over 1,200 total yards of passing and rushing. Hands it off to Keon Martinez. Puts a defender down. Then runs on the inside.
Big play.
Big gain there. Going to get run out of bounds at the Huskies 35-yard line. Keon Martinez has over 1,000 yards of carrying, as he has an average of around 7 yards per carry. Keon, as we say on most broadcasts here on the Raider Sports Network, Keon's a beast. An intended pass for Jackson Connolly. Flag on the play as well. It's going to be incomplete pass. Don't know what this is going to be.
Bench. First offense, there is no distance foul. Second down.
It's going to be a sideline warning for the Huskies. No distance for this flag. Nico in shotgun. Looks to
Outside
Keon
pitch.
for the pitch. Going to break some tackles. About a gain of 3.
1.
To
be precise.
Ty McGuire in for Gordy McCann. Like I said earlier tonight, Ty McGuire we've seen him perform amazingly as a wide receiver. I'd love to see some balls thrown to him tonight. Nico looks to tie. Gonna get brought down at the 30-some yard line. Excuse me, 28-some yard line. That wasn't Ty McGuire. That was Bryce Sloan. Also seen some great attention lately with his amazing receiving ability. Nico in shotgun. Receiver split. Keon to Nico's left. Just a snap. Drops back. Pitches it to Keon. He's going to run up the inside. Going to get brought down for a gain of 0. Negative gain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's going to be a turnover.
please.
On downs.
Third call.
Excuse me, that was not a turnover. That's, yeah, it was. Never mind. The Husky offense takes the field. Clay Yankee, Luke Keefe, and Jack Potter hungry for another sack. It's going to be deep throw. It's going to be intercepted by number 16. Precious Miller is going to run up the outside or inside. It's going to be fumbled again. And Bryce Parsons can recover the ball at the 49-yard line. Exciting there. Got me worried when he got hit and fumbled the ball. Bryce Parsons was lucky enough to recover it. It's 1st and 10. And there's going to be an injured player on the field. With this, we're going to show a quick preview for this week's episode of RJTV. Excuse me, we're not going to do that, and we're going to show nothing. Alrighty. And we're back on the Raider Sports Network. The Raider offense just recovered, or had an interception, then a fumble, then recovered it, and Nico and his offense take the field. Nico in shotgun, 2 receivers split. Looks back to Gordy McCann, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Regis Jesuit Raiders. A great play. Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
I'd love to see this momentum pick up again. Last drive was not the greatest drive, if I have to be honest. One play, boom, and touchdown. It's simple as that. And the RJ flag flies through the track as we're gonna attempt a extra point. With the kick, Mariano Adame.
Right. ID.
And it's good. Through the parallels. That's going to be 21-16. Or excuse me, 21-6. With a minute and 30 left in the half. John, what do you think that we can improve on for the second half?
Definitely getting more pressure on D and better coverage downfield on D. And then the offense just needs to keep doing what it's doing.
Yeah, the offense has really picked up. Beginning of the season, got me a little worried. Lost faith. But looking back in their last couple of games, they have really picked it up and showing great promise for the playoffs. Now the Raider defense has been doing a great job, great pressure. And number 5 for the Huskies is receiving the kick. He's going to run up the middle, get pummeled by the Regis defense. Excuse me, hands team. Clay Nangi
And the Raider
and a couple
D.
others. The front 7 hungry for sacks, and he's going to hand it off and run up the middle. Get pummeled by Gino Macias. Gino, he's no little guy, man. He is a big guy.
He is a beast.
Not only with over 150 solo tackles, he was honored as the
47 solo
50
tackles.
47 solo tackles. He was nominated as he won. What is going on here? It's going to be a fumble in the backfield. Jackson recovers that. As I was saying, Gino Macias was honored to be the player of the week by Max Preps in the Northwest region.
A high honor for such a great player.
Indeed it was.
And it looks like this will be the end of the first half.
Yep. That's going to be the end of the first half. On behalf of Raider Sports Network, Patrick Carlson, John Plumley, Jack McCormick, and myself, thank you for tuning in to the Raider Sports Network. Here is a quick preview of RJ TV, this week's RJ episode of RJ TV. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back for kickoff.
Good morning, Raiders. I'm Kate Phillips.
And I'm Will Monroe, and this is RJTV.
This week on RJTV, we'll give you a look into our new fall musical, Sister Act, in a special commercial, and we'll find out who's really smarter than a 5th grader. We have lots of exciting things happening at Regis Jesuit right now, one of them being the NHS Blood Drive. The blood drive will take place on November 13th in the Steele Center. Students will need to fill out a minor consent form that can be found in both main offices. After the form is filled out, more information will be given to you via email. If you have any more questions, please talk to Ms. Scottinano or Dr. Bowers. Give blood, give life.
Now, Andrea Woodward and Olivia Restivo have been hard at work to give you guys a sneak peek at this year's fall musical, Sister Act. Let's take a look.
One word to describe the show is...
Oh, hey! I didn't see you there.
You should come see the show because...
The music is awesome. Lights are great, costumes great, makeup's great.
Theater needs money because we're poor, actually.
People should come see Sister Act because everybody in the production has worked super hard and we're really excited to show you what we've done.
Eli Harvey is one of the most talented kids I've ever met. Please come see Eli at Sister Act as the lead, Dolores.
Hey guys, my name is Eli Harvey and I play the role of Dolores in this year's production of Sister Act. We want you all to come down to Sister Act and see the shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week on October 26th, 27th, and 28th, and then on the next week as well on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The shows will be on Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m. We hope to see you all there. Please buy your tickets soon.
I'm Sophia Maines, and you should go watch Sister Act.
Wow, I can't wait to see my sisters act this weekend and next. Will, have you seen Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Did Karl Marx and Frederick Engels write the Communist Manifesto? Why, yes, they did.
Hey, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
What are the names of the 5 oceans?
Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and Southern? Yeah.
The Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic. Aren't there 7?
Pacific, Atlantic, Antarctic, Indian.
I got 3. Give me one more. Southern? Is that actually Southern? Oceanic, got it.
What is the quadratic formula?
X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
Equals mx plus b.
No.
A squared minus 4ac.
No,
B plus x b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That's something else. Do you know the quadratic formula?
Quadratic formula? X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b minus 4ac divided by 2. Facts.
And now, this.
Ancient Incense. That's right, the Ancient Incense. I promise this isn't your average advertisement. Unlike other inferior brands, this one contains no CGI and no special effects. Maybe because we didn't have the funding for it by the time this commercial aired, but with my enthusiastic tone, I'm certain you are engaged in watching this unchanged camera shot. It is actual video, by the way. Anyway, Ancient Incense smells so good, it's banned in 3 different states and will put your nose in a wheelchair in seconds. We did not have enough money for more runtime, so this commercial ends here. I swear, our next commercial will have so many different comedic effects that will make us stick out in your memory and make our accounting department freak out.
See you next week on RJ TV.
Bye.
And we're back here on the Raider Sports Network.
Here, Chalmers, run this for a second too, while you're doing this.
Start of the kickoff. First, Regis leads 21-6.
Douglas County will receive and defend the South goal. Kickoff goes out of bounds.
The kick goes out of bounds.
Douglas County will take over 1st and 10 from its own 35.
John.
Illegal kick out of bounds. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
The second kick out of bounds of this game.
Yeah. I was going to ask, John, what do you think we need to improve on to keep this lead? Try talking to Keon Martinez about this. Didn't have time for me, but it's all right. John, what do you think?
I think definitely not making simple mistakes anymore. And
Especially
cleaning up
like
those
the personal
mistakes.
fouls.
Yes.
And the encroachment
And
offside.
kick it around and
Yep.
1 yard loss in the play. 2nd and 11 for the Huskies.
It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Huskies. You know, one thing I've noticed throughout the season is Regis offense does not huddle, but most every other team huddles, and I think it wastes valuable time on the play clock. The snap, Jackson looks to number 12. Saunders Kenneth is going to break a tackle and bring it up short of a first down.
I think Chalmers going no huddle, I think has worked. Going no huddle for us has worked best for us. And keeping it quick and keeping the defense on their toes.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. I think allowing time for adjustments in the offensive line and the receiving team, I think that it's more important than having a huddle. And AJ Jackson under center, 11 in motion, drops back, hands it off to 35.
Great defensive play by the Raiders.
Great play.
And now it'll be 4th down.
Carrier was Tyler Stonebreaker. Favorite for Jackson, AJ Jackson. Great read by the defense there. Another injured player. You know, Douglas County has had quite a bit of injured players, as I can remember. With this injured player official timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout here on the Raider Sports Network. And we're back here on the Raider Sports Network as the clock winds down. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Jackson Connolly in the shotgun position. 2 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. Looks to number 8. It's gonna
Great
be
play, and that'll be
incomplete.
And a turnover on downs.
Great
Huskies.
coverage by, I believe that was number 10. Correct me if I'm wrong here, John. Number 10, Trevor Wild. I don't think that was Trevor Wild.
It was a great play.
If it wasn't Trevor Wild, I don't know who that was. Intended.
It was 16.
Precious Miller, likely. We've seen a lot of great things out of Precious Miller, the freshman starting varsity player. Has a lot of talent. And it's going to be a gain of about 1 or 2. Like I was saying, Precious Miller has a lot of talent that I can't wait to see develop through as he gets older. And it's going to be exciting to watch. Now that Nico and his offenses are on the team, on the field, excuse me, Ty McGuire as the running back and Keon Martinez as the wide receiver in place of Ty McGuire. 3 receivers on Nico's left. Looks to Keon.
Great
He's going to catch it. Going to
Keon all the way down.
10-5.
And touchdown.
Walks it in for the touchdown.
A great play by Nico.
It looked like the defense didn't even try to tackle him there. They know he's too strong.
Keon's and his speed.
Speed, strength. What else do you need?
I don't know.
You know, I'll add on to the 2 S's there, smarts. Keon Martinez can read a defense pretty well, alter his path, go from like the outside to the middle or the middle to the outside. He's overall a great player. I think we're gonna miss him next year for sure.
Yes, but a great play by Nico, seeing him open underneath on the crossing route and hitting him on the crossing route.
And Mariano Adame with the good.
And Keon took over from there.
Good extra point. That was a great drive. Nice and quick.
Points on
what
the board.
I like to see.
I definitely like to see from the Raider offense, so running the ball more, running the clock down more.
Yeah, you know, that's the interesting thing. We haven't seen all that much running from the Raider offense lately, or this game. As, like I said earlier tonight, that they're really more of a running style of team. You know, they don't pass it very often. At least earlier on in the season, they didn't.
I think
it's good to see the change.
I think that contributes to Nico getting better and the team just getting smarter and
great.
More plays.
Oh,
I had 2 timeouts for visitor.
That was number 5 with reception. Braden Nelson. Good run up, but the Raiders special teams showed how strong they are, putting him down around the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Raider defense can stop here. Jackson under shotgun, hands it off to 12. Runs in the outside.
Going to be a big gain.
It's going to be a great gain. Pushed out around the 47, 48
yard gain, I think.
Number 12, Kenneth Saunders. We've seen a lot of play time for Kenneth this game and a lot of ball time, therefore.
First and 10 for Douglas County.
AJ under shotgun.
Huge rush.
Huge blitz. He's going to run it up. Going to get pushed out around the 50, 45. Gain of 4, I bet. Good heads-up play there. Not throwing the ball away that we've seen him do earlier.
5.
Holding it on. Not getting rushed, but great pressure from the Raider defense. AJ in shotgun. 2 receivers split. Drops back in the pocket. Pressure. Gets blitzed again. He's going to run it up for a first down. He's going to get pushed out of bounds.
Jackson carries good for a first down, 6-yard gain in the play. First and 10, Douglas County from the Regis Jesuit 48.
Snap in shotgun. Great pressure. He's going to get put down low. Passing interference, without a doubt.
Pass is incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Yes, that was definitely pass interference on the Raider defense.
You know, we've seen it. I hate to say it, but we've seen quite a bit of errors this game on the defense.
Definitely something that needs to be cleaned up before playoffs.
What was that?
Definitely something that needs to be cleaned up before playoffs for the Raiders.
Without a doubt. And truthfully, I think, well, it just can't be in their game. It needs to be eradicated. Jackson in shotgun. Two receivers on his right, one on his left. 12 in motion. Pitches his fake handoff.
Almost a fumble.
To number 8, I think.
Almost a fumble on that handoff.
Great read by the the Regis Jesuit Raiders.
Justice Sabar carrier, second and 10 for the Huskies.
Second down and 10 for Douglas County. Ball snapped. Great rush. He digs out a tap, runs to the sideline. And a gain of about 3 for Douglas County.
1 yard gain in the play.
Third and 9 for Douglas County. Jackson in shotgun again. 3 receivers, 2 his right, 1 to his left. Fullback behind him. 12 in motion. Passes 12 wide open. He's going to get put down right in his tracks by number 16, Precious Miller with the tackle. Gain of, loss of about 2 yards.
And I do think
it's too far for a field goal. Too short. You said earlier tonight that
and they will go
no man's land, right?
Go for it on 4th down. Yes, they are too far
to kick it.
For field goal. Too close for a punt.
To punt, yep.
The Raider D has struggled there on 4th down tonight. Huge rush.
Deep pass, way
overthrown.
Overintended. Number 6, Blaine Racken. That's going to be a turnover for the Raider defense. And Nico and his offense take the field.
With
7 minutes left in the quarter. Regis leads Douglas County 28-6. Nico hands it off to Keon. Keon's going to run on the outside.
And he's
first down and 4.
Gain.
Get brought down around the Huskies 43 yard line.
44 yard line.
44
of Douglas County. Keon just continue to impress tonight. Always keeping those legs moving, breaking tackles, getting big gains.
As always, Nico in shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Fake handoff to
Nico's going to run it. Here he goes.
Gets the first down.
And more.
Brought down at 27-yard line.
Another great read by Nico, deciding to run it by himself and getting the big gain. Nico over the season has just grown as a player and gotten better and better. Don't you think, Chalmers?
Oh, without a doubt, Nico has blossomed into a great quarterback, being able to read the defense well, handing it off very well to Keon Martinez and Ty McGuire and more, and also getting more confidence into his passing game as he passes to Bryce Sloan to be short of the first down.
That might be by maybe half a yard.
Like I was saying, he's grown stronger in his passing game, but even better in his ability to read the defense.
And I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to watch the rest of his high school career.
Without a doubt, I am very excited. Can hand it off to Keon Martinez. Come
Keon,
up the middle.
he's going.
Break some tackles.
All the way in for the touchdown.
It's going to be a touchdown. Walks in for the touchdown.
Keon just a beast, breaking all these tackles and just keeps going into the end zone.
It's going to be 34-6. Regis Jesuit with only 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Let's see if Mariano can put this one through the uprights. Mariano Adame. And it's
puts it
going to
through.
go straight through the parallels. As the Regis flag runs through the fan section. Defense, your Raider defense is going to take the field.
To the game against them.
The kick to number 5. It's going to take an odd bounce.
A great tackle on the 8-yard line.
That was number 20, Charlie Quinn. A great defender. Great safety as well.
Great special teams play.
Yep.
Pinning him back inside the 10.
He received it about the 5. Didn't get much on the ball. Get put down around the 9-yard line. Great to see this Raider defense make up their mistakes in the second half, or from the first half. Had a couple hard times, especially in the second quarter. But now they're making it up.
Rocking and rolling.
Hands it off. Gets pummeled. It's like running
scrimmage.
into a brick wall, isn't it, John?
Yes. A giant brick wall.
Speaking of Stonebreaker, that was Stonebreaker with the carry. Jackson, under center. That's one thing that we don't see often in high school football.
I think it depends on the quarterback and his ability.
Hands it off to number 17,
some quarterbacks that are more comfortable under center, and some that are more comfortable in the shotgun.
Moore, the ball carrier. It's 3rd down and 11 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 11 for Douglas County.
Ball's on the 7-yard line of Regis territory.
See if we can get a rush here and put them back in their end zone. Maybe you get a safety.
Jackson, 2 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. Looks to his right. Blitzed. He's gonna just barely not a safety.
Inside the 5.
It's gonna be 4th and more than 11, as that sack brought him down at the 3rd-yard line.
This will be a very hard punt for Douglas County. A very short distance separating.
Especially as Keon Martinez receiving the ball, or number 12, Gordy McKeon.
Definitely going to be close to a block here.
Excuse me, that's not Gordon McCann. That's Colby Harmillo.
Oh, close to a block. Very close. Keon's going to receive.
Keon almost gets pummeled. Going to run in the outside. Going to get brought down at the 20 or 18-yard line. Well, as I was saying, Kobe Harmillo, we've seen a lot of great things from him on the defensive side of the game. He's got a sack tonight, and a couple more.
And
great pressure.
Another injury for Douglas County.
Another one on. For this, we're going to take a quick timeout on the Raider Sports Network. We'll catch you soon. And we're back on the Raider Sports Network as Nico's offense is on the 20-yard line or 19th-yard line.
Very short field for the Raider offense. Oh, great defensive play by.
Great coverage there. Intended recipient of the ball. It's that number 24, Carter Reed, I believe. Yep, now it's Carter Reed. It's 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 19th. Nico in shotgun. 2 receivers split. Looks to Bryce.
Great pass by Nico.
Excuse me. Looks to Jackson Connolly.
And that will be first and goal for the Raiders.
Marquio's pass complete for Connolly. Good for Regis Jesuit, first down.
Like John said, first and goal for Regis.
First and goal for the Raiders from the Douglas County 8-yard line.
Nico in shotgun. Keon to his left. 2 receivers to his left as well. Hands it off to Keon. Runs up
and
the middle.
Keon's in for the touchdown.
Gets another touchdown for Keon Martinez. I think that's 4 touchdowns for Keon Martinez as his last home game in his regular season for the Raiders, as he will move on to college, undecided yet, next year. Mariano Adame with the attempted extra point.
And
up through the parallels.
Good.
Adami's kick is good. Regis Jesuit 42, Douglas County 6.
In for the extra point.
Now the Raider defense, led by Luke Keefe and Charlie Quinn, gonna take the field.
Let's see if we can get another great kick by Jordy.
Joining the varsity squad, just a couple of weeks ago, shown some great talent.
On kickoffs.
Indeed. It's great to see the sophomore class, freshman class, junior class, and senior class
all contributing.
All contributing to the success of this team. As the kickoff is recepted and is going to be brought up around the 30-yard line, maybe 25.
What is time-wise?
2 minutes left in the third quarter. The Raiders lead Douglas County 42 to 6.
See if Raider D can stop them again, just like they did last time.
AJ Jackson in shotgun. 2 receivers split. Play action to number 13.
And intercepted by the Raider D.
It's going to be another touchdown. Walks it into the end zone. Number 44. That's Brian Mottram. As we were saying, all classes contributing. We have Nico Markiel, Precious Miller, some of the all-stars as freshmen on the varsity squad. Brian Mottram, Jordy,
Clay
Nanke, Eddie Maxfield, also contributing. Then we have Nick Warda, Gino Macias.
Oh, but I don't.
Keon Martinez as a.
But they're a flag on the play, taking away that interception and touchdown. Another error by the Raider defense.
John, do you know what that was the cause for this?
I do not. Roughing the passer. Another huge mistake by the Raider, not needed on that interception.
But another mistake for the Huskies. Scuffed snap. Sack right away. As I was saying, Gino Macias, Nick Warda, Keon Martinez, Tate Schluter, all representing the senior class very well today and this season. Ty McGuire, Bryce Parsons, and a few others, Bryce Sloan, all representing the junior class very well on the varsity squad. As
the Raider D brings a rush. Different quarterback now. Who's number 11?
Number 11 as the quarterback, Spencer Graves.
Spencer Graves now in. See that Douglas County making a quarterback change. They're going to put Joey in. Joey D'Angelo in.
1 minute remaining in the quarter. As Graves is in shotgun. Takes it into motion.
An interception by the Raider D.
Brought immediately down, however, at the 35-yard line with the interception. That was number 25, Zach Van Hussel.
One thing on that play is Douglas County had number 13. Mason Wagner wide open on the screen. Nobody from the rear D even on that side of the field, and they still miss him on that pass, and he throws the interception.
Raiders, the Douglas County 33.
And here he goes.
And Nico runs it up the middle and gets brought down at the 10-yard line. Or excuse me, that was not Nico. That was Joe D'Angelo, the senior. That was not Zach Van Hassel. That was Bryce Parsons. Bryce, as we said earlier tonight, great athlete in general. It's great to see him perform very well tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Joey D'Angelo in the game for the first time this game. Hasn't seen. Looks like it's gonna be offsides on the defense.
No, false start on Raider offense. Back them up 5 yards. First and goal from the 15.
As I was saying, Joey D'Angelo hasn't gotten as much playing time as Nico, but coaches have rotated them in pretty equally, I believe. Not equally, but regularly.
Yes, indeed, Chalmers.
Hands it off to Keon Martinez. He's going to get pushed up the middle and gain of maybe 1.
3, I think. It's very hard to tell from up here.
That is the end of the third quarter.
That's going to finish out the third quarter.
Regis Jesuit leads 42-6.
John, what do you think? Seeing this third quarter, seeing a few major mistakes from the defense, but great performance from the offense, what do you think we can do to improve the fourth quarter and finish out this game?
I think definitely what you said is cleaning up those mistakes that we keep making and just continuing what we're doing on offense.
Yes, and I think if we can score one more touchdown, that will put a running clock on the fourth quarter, making this game go even quicker than it already has been.
That it? How far do I got? Yeah.
Another injured player for Douglas County. With that, we're going to take a quick break on the Raider Sports Network. See you soon. And we're back on the Raiders Sports Network. It's going to be 10th and goal from the 6-yard line.
4th and goal.
Excuse me, 4th and goal. 10th and goal. 4th and goal from the 6-yard line for Joey D'Angelo's offense. Being this far up in the game with only 11 minutes left, I think we should go for it. What do you think?
I agree with you, Chalmers. Then we put the running clock on, and the game goes even faster.
Yeah, and I think the importance of this touchdown is more important than anything,
And
I think. That's going to be a timeout for Regis. With this timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout on the Raiders Sports Network. And the Raiders take the field again with Joey D'Angelo, Keon Martinez, Ty McGuire, Bryce Sloan, Jackson Connolly. Hands it off to number 20.
Nope.
That's Charlie
incomplete.
Quinn.
He did not hand it off.
They didn't. I swear, at least once a game, the play action tricks me quite badly.
I wouldn't say once a game. But yes, the play action can be very tricky to see.
As a defensive player, I don't know how I would read that if I miss it up in the booth.
That would be the point of the play action, trick the defense.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're just stating the obvious or not, but let's see.
So Joey D'Angelo. Oh, it's not Joey D'Angelo. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
First down for Lewis County. Now
A.J. Jackson back in the game. Passes it to Sanchez. Gain of 11 yards for the Husky first down.
First and 10 from their own 17.
The Raiders are going to stop. The Raiders are going to stop the advance from the Huskies just short of the first down.
Second down and 1 to go.
Second and 1 for the Huskies.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Huskies. A.J. Jackson, 27 in motion, hands it off to number 27, I believe.
And he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and
Taylor Park with the carry.
3rd down and 3 or 4 to go for the Huskies.
And that run was a 2-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 3 to go.
Let's see if the Raiders can get a big stop right here. Colonel.
It's going to be a timeout
by Douglas County.
With that timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout on the Raiders Sports Network. AJ Jackson in shotgun. Steps back. Looks to his right.
Deep pass down the field.
Pass to number 8 is going to be a catch.
Is it?
Oh, no, it's not.
It was incomplete. Did not get a foot down in bounds. A great effort, though. A great coverage by the D.
From number 26, Matt Christopherson. Get to see him in the game.
How much time?
It's 4th down, 3 to go. The Huskies are not going to go for it. Ty McGuire planning to receive. It's going to be a scuff snap. Ooh.
And a bad punt. Is there
might be roughing the kicker. I don't think it will be. No flag was thrown. Kind of looked like it, though.
At the Douglas County
The kicker hopples off the field.
42-yard line.
Ball was received and carried to the 32-yard line. Or, excuse me, the ball was kicked out of bounds.
18-yard punt on the play.
It's 10 minutes. They're going to bed after this.
Joey D'Angelo carries it down the field, gets the first down. Fake handoff to Keon Martinez. John, play we've seen from both Nico and now Joey. It works very well, and I'd like to see it. What do you think?
I do like to see it too. It is a very disguisable play, and it definitely catches the defense off guard. Be first down and 10 for the Raider offense. At the 30.
Joey in shotgun. Keon to his right, to his left. 2 receivers on both sides. Hands it off to Keon. He's going to go up the middle, break some tackles. Get put down around the 15-yard line.
On the play, great play by Keon. Straight up the middle and just going through like a wrecking ball. Like a hockey puck bouncing off of people.
Excuse me, that was not Keon Martinez. That was Zay Carroll, the freshman I was talking about earlier tonight.
Here's the ball carrier. First and 10 Raiders.
Oh, and he too looking very good.
It's 1st and 10.
I didn't even notice the difference between the two.
Joey
I can't see.
looks to number 88, Matthew Bornhorst, one of our very own, the executive producer of Raider Sports Network. Good to see that he has gotten in the game, getting some ball time as well. Joey hands it off to Zay. Zay Carroll gets stopped at the 13th-yard line. It's
7 minutes to go into the
3rd
game.
and 1. With this, if the Raiders score a touchdown here, we'll have a running clock which will make this game
Go very fast.
Yeah. Hands it off to Nick. Oh jeez. Joey D'Angelo, fake handoff to Zay Carroll.
And a touchdown for the Raiders.
Runs it up the middle, tricked me, and wide open into the end zone. Walks it in. Like I said, one of the plays that we brought up recently, and it works really well. And but the one problem with it is I think we're starting to use it a little bit too much, and it might be starting to become a more readable play. What do you think?
I think at this point in the season that we definitely need to make some plays up more, but whatever works for the Raiders.
That is very true.
If it works, we use it.
Yep. Mariano Adame with the attempted attempted extra point.
Do you have the clock going? Yeah.
Flag on a play.
Before the snap, delay, offense.
It's going to be a delay of game for the offense. It's now a running clock because the Raiders are above 46 points. It needs to be a 40-point lead in order for the clock to start counting down. Mariano Adame with the second try for this extra point. And it's good.
And
49.
With that touchdown, the
56.
running clock is on. And the clock just keeps going and going.
4 minutes left in the quarter. Jordy.
I would say with the running clock, this might be the last possession for either team.
I don't think I wouldn't go that far. I'd say last, depending on this kick and how much momentum the
That's what I meant. For
Huskies have.
Douglas County will help the last possession. And a great special teams tackle behind the 20-yard line. And with that, there's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game.
I believe that was Brian Mottram with the tackle. Brian had a pick six, but that was revoked earlier tonight. Joey D'Angelo still in the game. Oh, we're on defense. What am I talking about? We're going to pass it down the field. It's going to get gain.
Out of
First
bounds
down
at the
and gain.
Douglas
Number
County
8 with the reception.
46.
Sanchez.
And with that, 3 minutes left to go in the game.
26-yard gain in the play.
And there's a flag down on the plate as well.
There is a flag on the play.
I bet that was on the defense. Illegal helmet contact. Pushing him out with his head to head. Not safe. Even in the pros, that's not legal.
First and 10, Douglas County.
It's going to be 1st and 10.
Now I can hear you. And Notre Dame going after him. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 50.
That was Deshaun Jones with great coverage and pressure on quarterback Spencer Graves.
It's Deshaun. That's Deshaun. And a sack.
Sack from the Raider defense, but that looked like that had to hurt for Spencer Graves. His helmet even came off there.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the game as well.
Third and 12 for Douglas County.
A.J. Jackson in the game for Spencer Graves. Shotgun. Drops back. Looks to up the field. Almost intercepted by sophomore Eddie Maxfield.
And with that, 45 seconds left in the game.
You were right, John. Last possession of the game. Hopefully.
The Douglas County defense lining up for their last play of the season. Very sad ending for the seniors of Douglas County.
Spencer Graves in the game for A.J. Jackson now. That's going to need a first down. Run out of bounds. Stop the clock there, I believe.
No, it didn't stop.
No, it didn't.
And that will
That's the
be
game.
the game
for the Raiders. This was the last game of the regular season at home. It was a well-earned victory as well as a well-fought victory. On behalf of myself, Patrick Carlson, John Plumley, Jack McCormick, and Matthew Bornhorst, and myself. Did I say myself? And myself.
You did say yourself.
And myself. Thank you for tuning in to the Raider Sports Network. We'll see you next time.